Leo Army, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to Beneath the Sky, Beyond the Stars Tarot. This is your reading for June of 2024. All right, Leo. So in June, Leo, there's going to be a lot of activity going on in your 11th house. Now, what is your 11th house? Your 11th house is your house of your hopes, wishes, and dreams. It is also the house that rules your friends. It also rules any type of social networks or groups that you currently belong to. So it could be, again, your friends, people around you, groups around you. It could be your social network, even your social network online, right? So it is groups of people that influence you or that you influence. And a lot of times the connection between the hopes, wishes, and dreams house and our community or our networks and friends is that often we're able to, friends, associates, organizations that we belong to are often able to help support us in achieving our goals and our wishes and our dreams in life. So that's why that house is important and very connected. So you will have a new moon on June 6th in that house, highlighting that house. You could be starting, you could be gaining new friendships in June, or again, belonging to a new social group in June. You do, or again, laying down seeds, because the new moon is like, the time where we're planting seeds for a new beginning, a new cycle that's going to culminate at the new moon in July. So the seeds that you plant towards your deepest hopes, deepest wishes, desires, those can really gain traction and grow in the next 30 days. All right. You can really make progress in the next 30 days. Supported not only by that new moon, but also the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of luck, which is going to be moving into Gemini, and that's going to be on June 2nd. And it is going to be in a trine, which is a positive, supported, and compatible aspect with Pluto in Aquarius. And interesting, because Pluto is in Aquarius, which is the sign that rules the 11th house. So there is a connection, very strong connection between Pluto, which is that planet of transformation, deep, powerful transformations that often take a long time. But once those transformations are set into motion, they change your life forever. They change you forever. Okay. So Jupiter is positively trining that Aquarius, and that is in your 7th house. Okay. So there could be some tremendous transformation that happens in your life through a partner. Now, this could be a romantic partner, right? Usually the 7th house has to do with partners who are long-term partners for us. This is not just someone we're dating, but it's usually someone that we may be in a relationship for a long time, a long-term relationship, an exclusive relationship. So it could be a marriage, could be, again, a partnership that you've been in for a while. So this person could create a tremendous transformation for you. All right. So it's through partnerships. This could be someone who's very powerful. Pluto, rules power, sex, money, power. So those elements could really be part of this transformation for you. And then Mars is going to be moving into your 10th house, which is your career house, and that's on June 9th. So some really, really powerful energy there, both from Pluto in your 7th house and Mars, which is the planet of action, passion, activity. Mars rules, our urge and our drive, right? Our masculine drive, whether you are, whatever, regardless of what gender you are, Mars rules that masculine energy within you. So some of you could really be making strides in your professional life, which is the 10th house. There could be a male energy, especially with that Pluto and Mars being highlighted. There could be a male energy in your life that has a very important role in your life and power to make things happen for you. Possibly, as I said, someone that you could meet in that 11th house activities. So, someone introduced to you by a friend, or a friend possibly evolving into a romantic partner, a long-term partner. Some of you might have someone who you've only, been friend zoned with, but who is a potential long-term life partner for you. And they may reveal themselves to you, or it may reveal itself to you in June. Also, the 10th house is like bosses, employers. So, this could be a work-related romance. If it is, be careful. Make sure you know what your guidelines are as far as dating someone, or getting involved with someone in your work situation. But if it's not a romantic situation, it also can be, someone who has a lot of influence over your career, like an agent, a manager, a publicist, and who can contribute to how you are seen in the world. And again, this is someone who's very, who's aggressive, who's a go-getter, very ambitious, and can really channel those energies into your, to help you in your professional career, your professional life, and maybe make those career wishes and dreams come true for you. Okay, so I feel like June's going to be a big month for you, Leo, and yeah, so let's go ahead. Of course, this is a channel inspired by BTS. We love BTS, and just a little tidbit there, our golden maknae Jungkook, his moon is in Leo. He is a Virgo sun sign, but his moon is in Leo. So, what we can see that he's very proud. He's like the sunshine. He really has a very strong personality, especially as a performer. He's very ambitious. He shines in the spotlight, so he loves to have the spotlight on him. And Leos also have a very warm heart, and they're really magnetic. So he's that type of person that really draws people to him. Because of his warm, his warmth towards people. And there's a regalness with Leos. There is like your royalty in whatever area you are in. So he's definitely, our golden prince turned king. And so that's definitely how that energy expresses itself. And of course, Leo does, many Leos are in the arts, especially, act as actors and actresses in film and movies. All right. So having said that, we're going to take a card from the photo deck and see whose energy is with us. You can't see me, but my eyes are closed. So this is just a random pull. And just to see whose energy is joining us, who's going to hang out with us for this reading. Let's see who that is. Okay. Open my eyes, and it is RM. Awesome. So our leader, RM, who is a Virgo, and let me see, RM's Virgo Sagittarius. So that is that is earth energy, and Sagittarius being fire energy. So thanks, RM, for joining us. Love his new album. Love the music videos that he's, just put out. I saw Groin today, and it was amazing. Love him, the throwback to, classic hip hop, Run DMC in his Adidas tracksuit in London. So really, really cool. So enjoying getting into that that album. All right, I'm going to put those back in. Okay, so Leo, let's go. Let's see what the messages are for you. Channeled messages for you to support the astrology for June of 2024. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Collective reading for Army, my Leo armies. And yes, we are ready to go. All right, let's go ahead. And I read these cards right side up, okay? Because that BTS energy is, you know, always right side up. So, first card we have in the distant past is the Three of Wands. You stepping through a door in recent months. Definitely getting into something new, starting some of you shedding your skin, some of you stepping into a new phase of your life, right? Leaving the past and moving into a new phase of your life. In the near future, in the recent past, we have the Strength card, and look who is there in our Strength card in the recent past, our beautiful Jinn, who is going to be discharged very, very soon from the Army. So we are excited and can't wait for that. So Strength card is in the recent past. We have, oh my goodness, the Sun covering you right now, Leo. That is your ruler, the Sun, covering you at this time. We have in the near future the Two of Swords. Okay, so some choices here coming up for you, important choices. And by the end of June, we have, we've got the Three of Swords. So we're going to actually pull another card. We're not going to leave on that energy. We're going to pull another card. And let's have a clarifier for the Three of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. All right. And there's Jungkook. There he is with his Leo moon. And I will put that here to cover. All right. And then let's take a look here. Now at the base of the deck for you, we have the moon. Moon Dream in this deck. But that is the moon. Okay. All right. So I'm feeling, first of all, I'm feeling emotional. Definitely June is going to be emotional for you. You may have to make some choices, a choice. I think for the most part, though, that you're going to end up making the right choice here. So again, the Three of Wands in the distant past. So Three of Wands is a card that talks about waiting for your ship to come in. Right? Waiting in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have someone who is standing on a cliff, looking out into the water. They have three rods behind them. Usually there is a ship or a boat on the horizon, and they're kind of looking out towards that and waiting for that to come in. So usually the Three of Wands represents, it starts with the Two of Wands, which is you and someone else or another, it's a collaboration. And then this is the result of that work. So you putting in work, there being maybe a partnership. It is Wands. So again, this could be talking about your career, your professional life. And then the Three of Wands being the kind of the result of that, waiting for your ship to come in, or the outcome of that collaboration, of that partnership. I'm seeing contracts. So I don't know if this applies to some of you, but I am seeing contracts having been signed in the last few months. So prior to June, some of you may have just started a new job. There may be a collaborative project that you're working on, and you kind of signed on to do that. So I do feel like doors have been opened to you to step into a different phase of your life. And again, with all that transformation and the 10th house highlighted, there is definitely some new phase and a new stage of transition form you. Form you. So you may be formulating something, right? Or signing forms, contracts again. But I feel like it is definitely a positive energy for you, because there is what wands are energy, they're movement, and they're also travel. So some of you could have recently in the last few months been traveling for work. There might have been a lot of travel for work, getting out of your kind of comfort zone in the last few months before we come into June. But definitely seeing you moving from one phase of your life to the next. And with all these stars here, you're moving towards something. You've been moving towards something stellar. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars on this side, 8, 9, 10. Yes, so many, 11, 12, 13 stars here that I'm counting. 13 is a transformative number. 13 is the death card in the tarot. 13 is a very powerful spiritual number because it's a number of transformation. Okay. So the number 13 could have been significant for you. In the recent past, we have the strength card. So I feel like many of you, as we're coming into June, you're in a really strong position. And sometimes the strength card comes up when your strength has been tested on some level, okay? And definitely with the moon here at the base of the deck, I think some of you may have, let me paint the scenario. Some of you may have gotten into a new situation, a new job, a new career, a contract, a collaboration, a project, and you feel on some level that maybe you're working blindly, okay? Like you're not exactly sure where this is going to go. You're not sure if it's going to be successful. You want to see the fruit and of your labor. You want to see results. So you're really kind of, hunkering down and, keeping your nose to the grindstone and, working hard, putting in a lot of energy, and really staying focused despite any uncertainty that you may be experiencing. Okay, because I feel like you really have faith in yourself. You have a strong sense of self, and that really is the basis of the strength. It's not just physical strength, but it's strength of character, it's confidence. On the traditional Rider-Waite deck, you have a woman who is stroking a lion, and she has been able to tame this, this wild animal, this wild beast, who could, snuff her out in a heartbeat, right? But she hasn't done it through, through aggressive means. She's done it in a way that she's done it with inner strength, quiet strength. So really the strength card talks about quiet inner strength that you use and that you express, that does not take aggressive action. It's just staying focused, using your intuition and seeing the stars ahead of you, right? And moving towards those. Let me see what else on this card. Yeah, because this is a dark card, again, that gives me that same impression of kind of trying to, looking for a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, is everything that I've done and all the work that I've put in, is it going to come to something? All right. And well, the answer for you, Leo, is that yes, in June, you are going to get a confirmation. The Sun card is here. So loving how the Moon card shows up at the base of the deck, talking about uncertainty, maybe confusion, maybe things being a little unclear, trying to see behind the veil, maybe not even sure about people's intentions, or, maybe some concern about people around you. But here you are with the Sun covering. And I have to say that this is the third reading that I've done in this series for June, where the sun has come out on the current energy position. So I feel like June is going to be significant for many of the signs as far as seeing success, seeing a super positive outcome, being received very openly and very well by those around you. If you are someone who's in the public eye, again, being a Leo, it's very possible that you are. But if you are trying to get yourself out there, get your talent out there, get your product out there, your art, your music, I'm hearing, if you're going for auditions, if you are trying to get people to notice you, they are going to notice you, Leo. Look at our kings here at the table. And this is from the Idol video, right? And they have your full attention, or you have their full attention, all right? All eyes are on you, Leo. So whatever it is that you've been working on or doing or trying to express yourself with, you're going to have a win. And there is, warm reception. There's the sun shining. There is success. There's abundance. There's vitality. The sun rules good health and, just feeling good in your own skin. Okay. And the sun also, it has children, a connotation with children. So if there's anything that you're doing that has to do with children, I'm sorry, let me just go ahead and adjust this camera a little bit. Okay. Then yes, anything related to children could be very successful. Now, in the near future, so as we move into June, you have the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords is saying you're going to have to make a choice. There is going to be a decision that needs to be made. Now, for some of you, it could be whether or not you remain in a partnership. Again, I said with that Pluto in your 7th house, partnerships are going to be very important for you as this year, next year, for a while. So you may have to decide whether you are going to remain in a partnership if someone that you're working with is still going to be that person for you, or if you're in a relationship, there may be a relationship, an emotional relationship choice here. I mean, the word is loud and clear there, choice, right? And it's interesting because there's connection. There's connection here between you and another person. There are ties there. And I feel like those are ties that are not easily broken. Okay, so definitely some of you may be feeling like you're at a stalemate and you have to decide what to do. Now, traditionally, the Two of Swords is a card that talks, that shows a woman with two swords crossed and she has a blindfold on. Now, she has to take that blindfold off in order to make that decision. So with the moon here, you're going to have the opportunity to kind of see clearly. And I think the sun is going to help illuminate that for you so that you can see clearly what choice you need to make. And I think the sun will also illuminate for you that you will need to make a choice. Now, what's the choice about? Well, the Three of Swords is here. We do have to, address this. And the Three of Swords traditionally has to do with possible separation, some sadness, maybe a breakup. The Three of Swords can be, a highly emotionally charged situation where there is some pain, some stress. So with the moon there, could be, right, that you may find out that someone who you thought you knew was not above board. That you discover something, that the sun illuminates and you discover something about someone that you weren't aware of and that could, affect your relationship. So with the Three of Swords, there is a need for, there is a need for taking a beat, not letting your emotions get the best of you. Again, with the three there, there could possibly be a third person or a third situation involved in your situation. Not necessarily, but it's a possibility. And so there could be maybe, a decision about a separation because of that. But if not, it may just be that it's time for you to go out on your own. And it may be difficult for you. If it's a professional situation, it may be time for you to stand on your own 2 feet, that what you have done has been so successful that you no longer need a partner, or, it's time for you to find your own corner of the sky. And that may be difficult for you. It may be hard. It may be very emotional for you, but it may be necessary. So only you will know, right, what applies there. But we do have the Queen of Pentacles here, which clarified the Three of Swords. Now, this Queen of Pentacles could be, if this is a situation where there's a third wheel, it could be someone who is of a earth sign energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Interesting that our RM is a Virgo came up here. But on a positive note, it could be someone that loves you and is supportive of you and will continue to be supportive of you, even if you're not together, or even if you're not working together, or even if you're no longer involved. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very successful financially. So this could be someone who will continue to invest in you, even if you are no longer working together or no longer in a partnership. Have to recognize this tear here in Jungkook's, falling from his eye. So again, the Three of Swords, there could be some, emotional situation here that there could be some tears shed. But I feel like all in all, this is going to be a very clarifying and positive month for you, and you're going to be able to see clearly things that you weren't able to see before, and there is going to be success involved with that, what's the word? Illumination that you have, okay? So I'm going to pull an oracle card here for you, Leo, and let's see what your final oracle card message is. All right. Nope, that's too many. All right, oracle card. Simplicity. So keep things simple this month. As again, it may be a highly charged month for you. There may be a lot going on. It could be ups and downs. I think it's going to end on a positive note, and you will see that positivity, especially around the new moon on June 6th. Keep things simple so that you're able to make moves that you need to make. Don't let things be complicated. Don't complicate things for yourself. Try to keep things as simple as you can. And the feather there is often messages, right? In messages from your higher self, messages from your spirit guides. So allow your intuition to open up so that you can channel messages and confirmations for the decisions that you may need to make this month. Okay, Leo? One more card from our affirmation deck. I'll just pull a random card, and that is, oh wow, forgiveness. I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Painful thoughts that hold guilt are simply memories and acknowledgement of growth. I am not the same person that I once was, and knowing this is glorious. So you may not be the same person that you were before, right? In months ago. You could be a very different person now, and that's okay. Forgive those around you. Grant yourself that same forgiveness if you have to make hard decisions, and know that your spirit guides, your higher mind is there to guide you with intuition. Be an open channel. All right. Thank you, Leo. I purple you. Bye.